If you guys don't know what today is, you obviously have not looked at a calendar. Today is May the 4th be with you. And some people go, and also with you. Anyways, today's plan for a video is we're doing a tier list, baby. We're doing a tier list of all the Star Wars movies. I'm going to exclude TV shows because I've watched Mandalorian. I watched most of the Clone Wars. I have not watched Rebels, and the shows just keep going on and on because of Daddy Disney over here. The House of Mouse keeps killing it. Now, some of these movies on this list are good. Other ones, not so good. So let's get into it. Let's check it out. And let's see where I put. This is the definitive Star Wars movie tier list for you guys. Let's go. All right. So I went to Tier List Maker and I found the tier list for Star Wars. So this one is Star Wars Rise of the Skywalker. This is actually the last movie in the newest trilogy. And I thought it was bad. I did not care for Rise of the Skywalker. It's just bad. That's all I got to say about Rise of the Skywalker. The story's meh. I've watched it twice and I just thought it was bad. The next one on the list, brother, is Rogue One. Now, I know some people are like, Rogue One's not that good. I think Rogue One is an amazing movie. I thought the story for Rogue One just outstanding. I think that it really, really the lead in to A Last Hope for Rogue One is amazing. It's great. Highly recommend it. Great movie. This is Star Wars Last Jedi. I mean, The Last Jedi. Like I said, the new trilogy, I'm on the fence about. I say Last Jedi is like C tier. It's just okay. Um, I think there's so much they could have done with it. And this, of course, is Force Awakens. Force Awakens was good. It was enjoyable. Where like the other two movies in the trilogy, like I don't understand why they would like really build the character Finn, especially in the first movie. And I thought Finn was a great character. Definitely wasted his potential in that movie. I mean, in that trilogy, not just the movie. I think The Force Awakens really built Finn up. I thought it was really well done. And then just how they did Finn for the last two movies of that trilogy, like I said, it's just one of those things. Like, why even build his character in Force Awakens just to basically have him be a background character for the most part in the next two movies? The next one's Solo. So like when it comes to Solo, I had such high expectations, and like on top of that, you got Donald Glover playing Lando. Um, there was so much potential, and they just missed it. It's a C tier for me. It's okay. It's okay. Like it's I've only watched Solo once, and the problem I have with it is like they had so many missed opportunities with Solo, especially when it comes to like the backstory of Han, like that they could have really built up on. Okay, so we got Empire Strikes Back. I think Empire Strikes Back is a great movie. It is. Now, granted, some of the older movies, Last Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. I know Last Hope, we're going to put Empire Strikes Back in A tier. It's an overall really good movie. So many iconic scenes. It's good. Um, the next one is The Phantom Menace. I feel like The Phantom Menace gets a lot of hate for no reason, but you got Qui Gon Jinn, you got Darth Maul. On top of that, it's really the building point for Anakin Skywalker. I think that Phantom Menace should be B tier, but it's of course above The Force Awakens. It's a very enjoyable movie, and Ewan McGregor in it. Like I said, freaking I almost called him Leslie Nielsen. Freaking, I'm drawing a blank on Qui Gon Jinn's actor's name, but yeah, it's overall an enjoyable adventure movie. I watched it actually recently, and if you guys didn't know, it's all on Disney Plus. You can watch all these movies on Disney Plus. Um, I think this one is an alternate picture for Last Hope. Last Hope, I'm gonna put Last Hope in B tier. I only say that because the movie's dated. It's still a pretty decent, enjoyable like watch, but the movie's dated. A lot of the CGI, like don't get me wrong, CGI for this movie, I think it was done in '78, was very well done. Don't forget to watch Dune 2. This thing is just very distracting. It keeps popping up. But it's definitely a good movie, but of course, above The Force Awakens. Return of the Jedi. Return of the Jedi, in my opinion, is an S tier movie. That movie is so good. So good. Especially the redemption arc for, Anakin, Darth Vader, if you guys didn't know. Spoiler alert. And on top of that, you get Slave Leia. There's just that movie has so many good things in it. It's like, man, like it's such a good movie. That's all I gotta say. It's such a good movie. I love Return of the Jedi. Watch it. You get the Sarlacc pit, all that stuff. Next one up on this list is gonna be Attack of the Clones. So Attack of the Clones, and mind you, the prequel trilogy came out while I was in middle school and into high school, right? Attack of the Clones, like I actually really enjoyed Attack of the Clones. And on top of that, you get the Yoda lightsaber fight against Count Dooku. Bro, homie's like, ah! Great movie, enjoyable. The CGI is amazing in it, considering like everything they did. The story is really good. Of course, you got the love story between Anakin and Natalie Portman's character. I'm drawing a blank on her name. Queen Amidala. That's it. And it's just, overall, I think Attack of the Clones, very well done movie. I'm going to put that in A. And then we got Revenge of the Sith. Anakin, I have the high ground. Revenge of the Sith, like, I feel like Hayden Christensen, the guy who plays Anakin, he got so much hate over these movies, right? When he didn't deserve it. He did not deserve all that hate. It forced him into retirement. He went off into hiding. I'm happy that he's kind of living a Brendan Fraser, renaissance, that people are actually going out and showing that man some love. I think Hayden Christensen did a really, really good job as Anakin. And on top of that, Revenge of the Sith, like, the ending, everybody knew how it was going to end only because, we got the original trilogy. But Revenge of the Sith, I would say is an A tier. So as of right now, I think that's a very good like distribution of how I felt when it comes to Star Wars movies. Rogue One's great movie. Return of the Jedi, great movie. Empire Strikes Back, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, and A tier. B tier, of course, Phantom Menace, A New Hope, Force Awakens. Wait, it just dawned on me. B tier, I put all the first movies of the trilogies in there. Like I said, The Last Jedi was really where they started to falter when it came to the new trilogy. I think that The Force Awakens had so much great potential that they kind of fumbled the bag when it came to the new trilogy. I think that the new trilogy just it just wasn't hitting for me. And then Solo on top of that, Solo was just not that good. Anyways, you guys, let me know down below. How wrong is your tier list? Here, we're going full screen. Let me know down in the comments section, how wrong was your tier list? Because I think my tier list it's pretty solid. That's all I got to say. Don't forget to mash that like button, subscribe, man. We're on our way to 8,000 subscribers. I can't do this without you guys. You guys are awesome. Keep doing what you're doing, and I'll catch you later.